Hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. Yesterday's match between the Gujarat Titans and the Lucknow Super Giants, and Lucknow Super Giants managing to cause a huge upset in Ahmedabad yesterday, winning against the Gujarat Titans by 33 runs. Gujarat Titans chose to bowl first at the toss, and that is itself a very questionable decision. I don't know why GT chose to bowl first because it's such a good batting wicket. You would want to bat first and post a big score like 220, 230 and put pressure on the
No,
opposition.
no,
Yeah.
no. Yesterday it was green top, yeah. It
No,
was a
but
green
LSG
top.
scored 235, right?
No, but still, like all the experts were saying, if you win the toss, bowl first. It was bound to help this like the seam bowlers in the initial part of the power play, but actually, I guess the bowlers couldn't get that help from the. It was like fault of GT bowlers that they couldn't extract much help from the bowlers, and it was very also terrific batting. So I guess decision was okay, kind of a thing.
Yeah, definitely, actually. And Mohammad Siraj couldn't pick up a wicket yesterday. Arshad Khan, as always, he picks up that one wicket. And that too, he picked up only at the end of his spell. But give credit to Mitchell Marsh, actually. What an outstanding knock. I think the first overseas batter to score a century in this season. 117 runs from 64 balls. And then Nicholas Puran also 56 from 27. My only question is, like, why didn't LSG play like this against SRH or previous matches when they were in contention for the playoffs? Now everything has become a dead rubber. Now LSG are playing like this. What is the use of playing like this now for LSG? They should have played like this in their previous matches. So that is my only question to LSG actually. But good win from them. And GT bowlers again, that one off day we are talking about. We saw GT bowlers have one off day against Suryavanshi, against Rajasthan Royals. That one match where Suryavanshi scored that century of 35 balls, 34 balls century he scored. And now yesterday also GT bowlers had an off day with Prasidh Krishna was not able to take wickets. Rabada is not able to take wickets. Rashid Khan somehow hasn't been at his best throughout this tournament. I don't know what has happened to him. Still, somehow GT have managed to qualify for the playoffs. They are in the top of the table now. It's only mysterious. And then coming to the chase of GT, I think finally team found a way to get the top three batters of GT out before the 10th over. And I think that is what helped LSG yesterday. Even though positive sign for GT is that Shah Rukh Khan in their middle order, he played a good knock, 57 from 29 balls. And Sharfan Rutherford also, we have seen some knocks from him this season. So those were good signs for GT. But very good bowling performance from LSG. And I was telling you, Will O'Rourke will bowl well. He's a good bowler. He showed yesterday that one over where he took Shah Rukh Khan and no who he picked up Rutherford's wicket. Rutherford and Tewatia he picked up.
Yeah, in an over he got yeah.
Yeah, I kept
Rahul
on telling
Tewatia.
you. Actually, he only that. In fact, until then also GT had a chance. They needed 54 runs to win from the last four overs. But Will O'Rourke he came and he picked up two wickets in that over, and then after that LSG came into the match. Even Shahbaz Ahmed bowled beautifully. Actually, I thought they will target the over from Shahbaz Ahmed, but even he was not able to. Batters were also not able to hit Shahbaz Ahmed. I thought even Shahbaz Ahmed bowled wonderfully well. So LSG winning in the absence of Digvesh Singh Rathi. That is a big positive for LSG to be honest. But huge problems now for the Gujarat Titans because they need to win against CSK now to have hopes of finishing in the top two. Otherwise, they need to hope for plenty of other results to go their way. But a good win for the Lucknow Super Giants and a huge upset in Ahmedabad. Your thoughts about this match?
Yeah, so you were asking why Lucknow were not playing like this because their top three were not excuse me, yeah. Because the top three were not performing. And actually, if you see yesterday's match, the top three actually again performed, and Lucknow performed very well. Just excuse me for a
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And if you see again, so if top three is performing, Lucknow will score. Otherwise, they will not score. That's the point actually I'm trying to tell. And
Yeah.
finally, Nicholas
Same as
Puran
with
again.
GT, right? Their top three also has to score for
I'll
them.
come to that. I'll come to that. And like finally, Nicholas Puran, he finally showed his form of the which he was in the initial part of the IPL, and the way Puran and Markram were Mitchell Marsh were thrashing Rashid Khan. Oh my God!
Yeah.
That one over, I guess he went for 25 runs in the first over. Oh my God, how
And in
Mitchell
fact,
Marsh was.
Rashid Khan didn't even complete his full quota of overs. 2 overs, 36 runs, 18 runs an over. And I don't know what has happened actually. Throughout this tournament, I've seen Rashid Khan has not arrived at all.
That thing started against RCB in the last season only when Will Jacks thrashed him. Will
Yeah.
Jackson Kohli the last season. After that, I haven't seen Rashid Khan performing very well. So I guess that was kind of a very that has made a very psychological impact on Rashid Khan. And now batters are reading him. That I can see even Mitch Marsh was reading him very well. Which one is the wrong one? Which one is the Google leg spin or whatever like he's trying. Like the batters are able to read him off the hand also.
I think
Uh,
Rashid Khan and Ravi Bishnoi have been two leg spinners who have been big letdowns this season. Even Bishnoi also, like, I don't know what has happened to him also. Both of them were very good bowlers for their teams. Bishnoi didn't even play yesterday again. They dropped him. Yeah. Continue.
hmm. But again, if we come to the response of Gujarat Titans, they were in the match till the 16th over, and that's a very good thing, yeah. If you are chasing 235 and if you are still in the match, and
And that
that
too
too
after losing the
uh,
top three. Yeah.
exactly when the top three have not contributed that much. But if you see, still they played a very good knock. Shubman Gill strike rate of 175, Butler strike rate of 183, Rutherford strike rate of 172. So still Gujarat Titans is looking very strong, and now the middle order got exposed and it has showed that it can play. Obviously, 235 was very huge target, but still Shah Rukh Khan came and that blistering innings of 57 runs of 29 balls.
Yeah. Actually,
Very good.
Everyone was questioning about Shah Rukh Khan's form and what is his role in the team. Finally, I think he showed, okay, this is why he's there in the team. Finally, he played a
And,
match.
and yeah, coming to the bowling of, if you see Willow Rock, yes, you were telling, but I'll say that the pitch really helped Willow Rock.
Yeah.
That's why the only bowler that could get help from that green top was Willow Rock, and that's why he got like around 3 wickets. And the interesting thing is, Badoni got 2 wickets. That's
Yeah.
he bowled the over and he got two
Yeah,
wickets.
that last over he bowled. And I think
Yeah, he bowled last.
Shahbaz Ahmed also bowled well. And Akash Singh actually initially was injured and then he went off. And then Avesh Khan came and completed his over. After that, in the second spell, Akash Singh came and dismissed Josh Butler.
Yeah, and like so a very what we can say. I would say it's a good loss for Gujarat Titans. Like they got to test their middle order, and now they still can work on their weakness, whatever weakness they have.
Yeah.
Because it's better to lose in league than to lose in a playoff.
Yeah, but
So
that is
it's better.
correct. But GT will want to finish in the top two, right? And
Oh,
yesterday was a very
that's
important
correct.
match for the top two.
Obviously, they need to win the next match, and obviously, either Punjab or RCB should lose one of their matches. Then only GT can
I
finish in the
think
top two.
I think Punjab have a match against Delhi. Delhi is struggling in all aspects. I think Punjab will beat Delhi, so there they will get that one win. RCB needs to win against SRH or LSG. That will be the thing.
No,
And
I'm
even if
saying.
RCB wins one of the remaining two matches, they would have won seven away matches this season.
No,
Yeah,
no, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. No, I was talking about the top two finish. So if you see right now, Gujarat is at 18 points. So at max they can reach up to 20 points only.
yeah,
But RCB and Punjab can go till 21 points. So right now it's not in the hands of Gujarat Titans. It's now totally in
yeah.
the hands of
There
RCB
are,
and Punjab to,
there is a
if they
chance
want,
of
they can finish in the
there is a
top two.
chance of
Yeah.
now after GT lost yesterday. There is a chance that your wish might come true. GT and MI play in the eliminator. RCB and Punjab in the qualifier one.
And
That
GT should
possibility is
eliminate
still
this.
there.
GT should eliminate like what I want is GT should eliminate MI. Then only I guess other teams have a chance because if MI reaches final or even the qualified two, then it will be very difficult. Let's see,
No, but
let's see.
Whenever MI has come through the eliminator route, they have never reached the finals. They have never won the trophy. So that is one
Hmm.
positive thing.
That's why I want that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Just excuse me for a moment, like I need to get my chargers. Yeah. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
sure.
continue.
Yeah, so good win for the Lucknow Super Giants. It could have been much better if they had gotten this win a lot earlier, but better late than never. At least they can test themselves for next season. I think the only concern for Lucknow Super Giants will be that Will O'Rourke cannot be retained for next season. He's bowling well for LSG. So, but it's only for this temporary, this second half of the season where Will O'Rourke will be available. And that is the new BCCI rules. So, how is LSG going to plan for next season? We need to see because, yeah.
Yeah, so just give me a moment. Yeah, so you were talking about the new rules of retention. So yeah,
Yeah, Will
Villorock,
O'Rourke
like
is
I guess.
bowling well, but he won't be available for next season. They will have to release him. So, from the original squad, Mayank Yadav is injury prone, Mohsin Khan is injury prone, Bishnoi has not bowled well at all this season. Digvesh Singh Rathi is the only positive from LSG's original squad in their bowling. So, how are they going to plan for next season? That is what I was talking.
No, but obviously they can sign maybe four players. Maybe I guess BCCI will allow for four new or maybe five new signings. So maybe then they can target Villorock. There they
Yeah,
can target.
definitely. And there will be RTM also, right? Maybe they can use RTM.
Uh,
Or only the
no,
mega
they
feature.
cannot use RTM. They cannot use RTM for Villorock because he's not the part of squad. Originally, he was not in the squad.
Yeah, yeah.
So definitely they cannot use RTM or retain Villorock. But definitely they can go for retention. But again, I think below Rock for Lucknow, then they need to revamp their pitches. Playing seven home matches with below Rock in Lucknow will not help. Will not help in
Yeah,
any
and
way.
actually
They can
now, actually, I think early on in the previous seasons, if you see, Lucknow conditions were favorable to bowlers, but now it's favorable to batters now. We are seeing some high scores getting chased on. We never seen those earlier.
That's the thing actually. Like initially the pitch was very slow, very dry kind of a pitch, but now they have tried to change the pitch, but still, I would say there is nothing for the fast bowlers on that Ikana pitch. The bounce, the pace is missing from that pitch. So that's why I guess maybe Willow Rock is not an ideal side for Lucknow.
Yeah, definitely. And should GT have played Gerald Coetzee in the 11 yesterday, considering
Yeah,
that he's a
exactly,
better
exactly.
finisher
I
than Kagiso Rabada? Yeah.
definitely even I was missing Gerald Coetzee. Like he can bat and he can also bowl. Like definitely.
I remember
Uh, and,
In that match again in Wankhede, GT were in trouble. Coetzee finished it. That remember that six he hit of Deepak Chahar in the last over. So he's a better
definitely.
batter compared to Rabada. Yeah, continue.
Definitely. Like that's what I was like surprised by. Coetzee has been like not in the playing 11 because he has performed really very well. And if yesterday Coetzee was present, obviously maybe they had an extra batter who could have finished that match. But again, they went with Rabada, and let's see, because
Yeah, but
Rabada went for
anyways,
45 runs, four
yeah, but
overs.
anyways, Rabada will be available only until the playoffs. So one more match, last match for Rabada and Butler will be against CSK this season. I think after that they will leave. But it's a
Yeah.
must-win match though for GT because if they want to finish in the top two, it's a huge dent now to the top two chances because they lost yesterday. And I don't think anyone expected LSG to produce this kind of a performance. But their opening partnership has been really consistent throughout this tournament. Even in the matches which LSG lost, Aidan Markram and Mitchell Marsh have provided. In that match against SRH also, there was a 100 plus opening partnership between Aidan Markram and Mitchell Marsh. Even before that, also plenty of matches. Even in the matches which LSG lost, Markram and Mitchell Marsh were performing. Superb consistency from the top three. I think the only concern for LSG has been the middle order. David Miller didn't contribute and now he's been dropped from the team. I think Shahbaz Ahmed deserved more chances. Now only they are giving him chance. I think they should have given him chance a lot earlier. So I think these are some of the things which I think LSG didn't do properly. Otherwise, even they would have had chance for qualifying.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If you see, like it has been a story of nearly most of the teams that they have went on with big names and have not tried the Indian talent. They have believed more in the what I'll say in the big names, the international players. If you are talking about GT, even if you see teams like KKR, they went on with the like they tried to play with Russell again and again, and they demoted the Indian batters. If you see
Yeah.
Raghuvanshi, Rinku Singh, they were demoted again and again. So that's the thing actually, because even I guess the Indians have a much better idea about these local conditions here. And if a player is struggling with form, if an international player is struggling with form, you need to immediately drop him. Like if you see Punjab had Maxwell, and it took like clearly around 8 to 9 matches to drop him.
Yeah.
So that's the thing actually. Like teams should take these kinds of decisions. Like they should be bold enough to take those decisions. If you talk about, let's say, CSK, like they were playing with Rachin, he was not performing. Still, they kept on trying, kept
Tripathi,
on trying, kept on trying.
Tripathi, Huda, Vijay
I'm
Shankar.
talking about international. I'm talking about the international players. Even now, they are trying Conway. Why can't they just bring in the domestic players and get them open? Why they can't give chance to players like Vansh Bedi has been there? I
Vanshbed is
don't
now
know.
injured, and in place of him, Urvil Patel. Now they are giving him chance, but now they are out of the
Now,
tournament long time ago. They are finishing in
then
wooden spoon now. Yeah.
talk about RR. They kept on trying Shimron Hetmeyer. Obviously, if you give 14 chances to a player, obviously he will bat in 1 or 2 matches. But that doesn't
And
make
in
him
that
a
one
very
or two
good player.
matches also, he didn't bat. That is the problem. I think last match only he finished against CSK, he was not out. But whole tournament, what has he done? I think at the end of this tournament, I think we should form a best 11 and worst 11 of this tournament. Definitely Rishabh Pant,
Definitely.
Simran Hetmeyer will all be there in that team.
And also talking about DC, they are not resting Faf du Plessis. That's because of only a big name. Why can't you try? Why can't you try someone else in the opening partner as an opener? Like now you are out of the like you could there was a very good chance for DC to like qualify for the playoffs, but again, I guess the teams need to take the bold decisions. They need to rest the big players and try some young talent, young guns of India.
Yeah, I
That's
think
the
Delhi
thing.
Capitals, they didn't back Karun Nair enough. They could have backed, I think, they could have backed Karun Nair a bit more. I think they were in a hurry
True.
to judge him. Okay, he's out of form, and then they just completely dropped him. They gave chance to Samir Rizvi, but even Samir Rizvi, 1 or 2 innings after that, what has he done? So I think all the eliminated teams have struggled in one way or the other. And now I think since GT have been going with this template of top three, top three, top three, top three every match, I think even they might get exposed in the playoffs because Butler will be a huge factor, a huge miss for GT in the playoffs. Whether Kusal Mendis
Hmm.
can perform like Josh Butler, I don't know. We need to see.
But still, if you are playing against GT and you are batting first, you need to score around 210, 215. Then only you can bring those two guys under pressure. But because if you give them 180, 190, that's very easy for them. They have a very good habit of getting one boundary in every over and then rotating the strike. So 9, 10 runs and over is not a very big deal. You need to score more than 200 or maybe 210 if you have to target GT.
And
So,
is this a concern actually that GT bowlers are having these off days? Like we saw Suryavanshi and Jaiswal in that match, they just completely blasted the GT bowlers everywhere and they just chased down. They were chasing about 212 or something, and they chased down 212 in 16 overs that match. Suryavanshi scored a 34 ball century that match. That time
no,
we
yeah.
didn't. That time we thought, okay, it's okay. GT the one off day, one day where their bowlers couldn't do the job. And now yesterday again Mitchell Marsh and Puran and Markram have gone after GT. Now is this happening too
No,
often for GT now? Even
no,
their
no.
bowling also.
Obviously, like they have played 13 matches and they have won 9 matches out of that. So obviously, we cannot say that it's happening too often. But yes, it slightly there is a bit of concern that if their bowler starts getting exposed, there is like everyone starts getting exposed. If someone is bowling well, so the entire team is bowling well. But if a bowler starts getting exposed, then the entire bowling lineup falls like just into pieces.
Yeah.
So that's the thing actually. But yes, today we have another very important match between RCB and SRH
Yeah,
at
RCB
Ekata
and
Stadium.
SRH, and I think after a long time, RCB are going to be playing today. In fact, like the last match which RCB played was against CSK on May 3rd at Chinnaswamy. After that, there was this suspension, and then RCB versus KKR match got washed out, and now I think finally, even this match was supposed to happen in Chinnaswamy, but it has been shifted and it's going to be happening in Lucknow. So RCB will play both their remaining matches at Lucknow. And SRH are already out of the tournament. RCB have already qualified for the playoffs. But now it's only for the top two we are seeing. And I think RCB have to win today to uh, try and strengthen their chances, improve their chances for the top two. So yeah, the good news is that I think Rajat Patidar will be available for today's match for RCB. He had suffered an injury, but 20-day break, right? So he recovered. And I think in place of Devdutt Padikkal, Mayank Aggarwal should play. Yeah, continue.
Tim Seifert has been announced as a replacement for Bethel.
Yeah, that's correct. But today Phil Salt will be available, so I think he will play.
And any news about Hazelwood?
Hazelwood, I don't think has recovered fully yet, so I think Lungi should continue. Lungi
Yeah,
NKD played
so
against CSK, right? He will continue. He's available till the playoffs.
and like Travis Head is for SRH is not available, right?
Yeah, his availability is also uncertain only. But Kamindu Mendes was also injured, right? Like the previous match.
Hmm.
He had that hamstring injury. Don't know actually. Like
Yeah,
maybe if Travis Head is available, means I think in place of Kamindu Mendes, they might bring Travis Head back. And they should also bring Jaydev Unadkat back actually into the playing 11.
so Jaydev Unatkar didn't play like last match or what?
Yeah, he didn't play. Like in place of him only, I think they brought Atharv Taide.
Hmm. So
But
like
both of
should we,
but but today also I think Head's availability and Unadkat's availability are uncertain. So I think if they are uncertain means I think they will the Harsh Dubey also bowled well for them. So I think they will continue with the same team if Head and Unadkat are not available. Yeah, continue.
definitely. And today I guess bowlers like Harshal Patel and Yash Dayal will have a very uh, supportive kind of condition on these Ikana pitches where those
Hmm.
cutters where because pitch holds so definitely
Even
I
Lungi
guess these
also.
two.
Lungi
Huh?
also. Lungi
Ah,
also.
Lungi and Giri also, but these two are specialists like in their slower balls and cutters. So especially Harshal Patel. So let's. I think like these two will prove kind of X factor for their teams, and let's see how batters handle them. But another question, like, do you think like RCB should go with both Romario, Shepherd, and Tim David, or should they change?
No, no, no. I
Should they
think
go
it's. I
Livingston?
think Tim David and Romario Shepherd. That finishing is good now. I don't think they should disturb that. If only Romario Shepherd, only because of Romario Shepherd, they won against CSK that last 2 overs. So they need Romario
And
Shepherd.
also, I guess Romario Shepherd is also kind of a bowler who like uses the pitch, who uses
Yeah,
the deck,
but
where he can like.
Romario Shepherd in his bowling, he might go for runs actually. He's mainly used as a finisher only, not as a bowler. So I
No,
think
but
that is.
I guess today's condition will support bowling of Romario Shepherd. So, what are your predictions for today's match? Whom are you predicting to
RCB only.
win?
I think both of our prediction went wrong yesterday actually. Like
Yeah, who thought
both,
that GT will be defeated by these Lucknow Super Giants? Like I never thought.
I don't know.
I
I
thought
don't
that
know why, but I'm getting a feeling that even CSK might defeat GT in the last match.
no. Even I thought even if they score a target of 210 or 215, they will chase down. But obviously Lucknow did really very well. Posing a target of 235 was never gonna easy for Gujarat Titans. Yeah, so that's the thing actually. And today's match also, I guess, will be
No, but
on Lucknow pitch at
it's actually
190 to
hard to
200
say.
millimeters.
It's actually hard to say
Yeah.
only because like RCB have played that last match 20 days before. So whether they can maintain that momentum now also, I don't know. Like we need to see whether RCB players are rusty because 20 days is a long break actually between matches. So whether this break might also help RCB. It can work both ways. It can either help RCB or it can maybe break their momentum. Uh, one of the two might happen. Hopefully, we should hope that maybe they can all start fresh and still they can continue the momentum because it's a very important match. They need to win. They need to win both the matches to finish in the top two. For me, if they can win one more match, I think they can ensure that Mumbai Indians don't come to the top two because now Mumbai Indians also they are hoping if they can win their remaining match and RCB, Punjab, GT all lose their remaining matches, then Mumbai can come into the top two. So they are also having an
Yeah,
outside hope.
Yeah, but I don't guess that's gonna happen. I guess RCB will win at least one of the two matches, and Punjab will win both of their matches. And I don't guess
Oh,
there's
you're
like
saying
so much
Punjab will
talk
beat
about.
Mumbai. One of the matches against
Yeah,
Mumbai.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely Punjab will defeat Mumbai. Yeah, telling you. Yeah, it's a bold prediction, but I guess Punjab has that quality players which can upset
And
those.
and GT has
Teams.
to defeat CSK. So it in fact,
I
in
don't know
fact,
about that. I'll come to that. But
in fact, all these
even
teams are playing
CSK,
against the eliminated teams, but we are so scared that the eliminated teams will play spoil sport and cause an upset like what LSG did yesterday.
because actually the eliminated teams have nothing to lose. They can just come and play without any headache or any kind of tension in their mind. They can just go for the shots.
Yeah.
So it's the thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if you see today, it's a qualified team versus an eliminated team. And still, we are all afraid whether SRH can do something because remember, SRH knocked LSG out of the playoff race in that previous match by chasing the 200 plus score.
Hmm.
And again, I think Abhishek Sharma will be the batter to watch out. Yeah.
Yeah. So time for our fantasy team. Let's start choosing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you will take.
Two players will comfortably be, compulsorily, they will be there. Virat Kohli and Abhishek Sharma, kind of form both are in. Ishan Kishan also I'll take. Rajat Patidar.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, Ishan Kishan, Rajat Patidar, and then Romario Shepherd. What happened?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm writing down.
No, your video went off actually.
Is it now okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ishan, Kishan, Romario, Shepherd,
Krunal Pandya also.
Krunal. So you have Kohli, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan, Romario, Krunal.
Yeah, yeah. Romario, Krunal, and then Phil Salt.
Yeah, the
Don't know.
weather is here too bad. The weather
Huh?
is too bad. The weather here is too bad. Everybody, like every entire city is suffering from flu here.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
too bad weather.
And now COVID is also making the rounds. I don't know what is happening.
Uh, in
But
my family, most of the people are suffering from flu. I was the first one to get affected, and now I'm cured, and now all other people are suffering from flu. Yeah,
yeah,
after Krunal Pandya,
yeah. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I don't know. Like
Yash
Lungi
Dayal.
NGD.
I'm telling you, Yash Dayal should be
Okay,
there today.
Yash Dayal and Bhuvneshwar Kumar I'll take. And then coming to SRH, I've already taken Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan. How many slots left actually?
Four.
Oh, four more left. Heinrich Klassen, Ishan Malinga, I don't know. Pat Cummins and Harshal Patel.
Getting a feeling that today SRH will do something
Yeah,
very
me
big.
also.
And,
That
and
is my fear actually. Like now the qualified teams are playing against the eliminated teams. I'm really scared of the eliminated teams now. They are not going to spare the qualified teams in the remaining matches.
they are the party spoilers. But still, I'll go with RCB. I guess they still have a very good team. Like even if their top order fails, still they can manage to get that target. So obviously, I'll go with Kohli, Salt. I'll go with Mayank Aggarwal also. Then I'll go with Romario Shepherd, because he will be bowling also.
Yeah.
Yash Dayal, slowness of pitch, and Krunal Pandya. Now coming to SRH, Harshal Patel will be my first choice for today's match. Klassen, yes, he will be the top scorer from SRH. Because he plays spin very well.
Yeah.
Then I'll go with
But
Pat Cummins.
Suyash has been bowling well actually this season.
Yeah, Abhishek Sharma. The problem of bowlers like Suyash Sharma and I'll say Bumrah and like if they bowl like players are playing too much cautiously against them. They are not getting those kind of wickets. They are having their economy,
Yeah.
very good economy, but players are playing them too much cautiously. And then I'll go with Atharv Taide. Or maybe, yeah, Atharv Taide, yeah. And my captain will be today Virat Kohli.
And I think,
Vice captain Yash Dayal.
yeah, I didn't say my captain and vice captain actually. Okay, I'll also make captain as my captain is Abhishek Sharma actually.
And
And
vice captain.
vice captain is okay, vice captain Virat Kohli. No. Vice captain Krunal Pandya. Brave decision.
No, it's a good, intelligent decision. Krunal Pandya has been associated with Lucknow also for a long time, so he will have a better idea about these pitches.
Yeah.
It's a very big town on one side, I guess, Itana. So maybe from that end, I guess Krunal can get the wickets. So yeah, I guess now we can wrap this up.
And I think the team that wins the toss today will look to bowl first and chase down because
Hmm.
chasing has been having an advantage even in Lucknow, no, because the conditions have changed. So definitely.
And even it rained yesterday so much here. So I guess the pitch will have that kind of a moisture.
Here means
So
you are living in
initially,
Lucknow.
Kanpur, like it's 50 kilometers away from there.
Oh, so it's raining
Just
there.
it rained yesterday so heavily, and right now, although it's too much humid, so I guess it can rain even by the end of the day today.
Oh, okay.
Another
So,
another rain affected. They are coming from Chinnaswamy to Lucknow to avoid rain, and they might be greeted by rain again.
oh, so there is chance of rain also today also.
Yeah. I had so much humid air. Like it's so bad weather right now here. What to talk about it?
Okay. Hopefully the match can happen. I don't want rain once again. Yeah, they have taken the hard work. They have shifted the venue, and my if it gets rain affected again, then it'll become a big moye moment actually for everyone.
And imagine both the matches of RCB getting washed out. They are reaching to 19 points and still they are playing the top two.
Yeah,
It can happen.
yeah, there is a possibility actually. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so good win for LSG yesterday. I think GT should have opted to bat first yesterday. That is a big missed opportunity. I don't know whether they were trying to chase before the playoffs. Maybe they wanted to strengthen their chances of chasing before the playoffs. That's why they wanted to see how they chase. Maybe that's why they opted to bowl first, but it didn't work out well. I think next match, if GT wins the toss in Ahmedabad, they will choose to bat first because batting first has been preferred there now. But today's
Bat
match,
first and score more than 180. Bat first and score more than 180 and then you'll win the match.
not
Because
only
it's
180,
against
actually
CSK.
210, 220 they are
Arey,
scoring.
against CSK na. I'm saying GT should bat first and score more than 180. Then CSK will not be
Yeah,
able to chase that.
yeah. Not only that, actually, CSK batting first this season, they have lost 5 out of 5 when CSK batted first. So the defending has also been a problem for CSK. But anyways, we'll see how that happens. It's a very important match for GT though to finish in the top two. They have to win that and they need to hope for other results. Meanwhile, though, good win for LSG yesterday. Unfortunately, too late. They should have done this few matches earlier. Then it would have been interesting to see whether LSG can qualify for the playoffs. But now this is only a consolation win. Maybe they can see what they can do for next year. Maybe they can try and make any changes to their combinations and see how they can build for next season. That is the only thing LSG have to do. GT have to win their last match and hope for other results. And today is another match between RCB and Hyderabad, another qualified team versus eliminated team. And that qualified team should also win to finish in the top two. So that is also another motivation. And we don't want RCB playing the eliminator once again, do we? Definitely, we don't want.
No, not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so very important match. Let's see whether RCB can win today and increase their hopes of finishing in the top two. So on that note, we come to the end of this preview. I mean, a review and preview. Review of yesterday's match and then preview of today's match. We'll be back again tomorrow to do the review of today's match between RCB and SRH happening in Lucknow. It's a neutral venue. Neither team has the home advantage. We have already seen one match between CSK and Rajasthan Royals, which happened at a neutral venue in Delhi, where both the teams didn't have the home advantage, and Rajasthan Royals won that match. And this is the second time after the suspension where both the teams are playing at a neutral venue and both the teams are not having home advantage. So we need to see. RCB are looking to create a rare record by winning 8 away matches in a season, and they can do that if they win the remaining 2 matches. And they can also qualify into the top two in style. So we need to see whether all these records are at stake now for RCB. So we need to see whether they can achieve it. Meanwhile, SRH looking to spoil the party now. They are looking to finish the season on a high and spoil the party of other teams. That is what SRH are playing for. So let's see how it goes. We'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, subscribe to our channel Data Do Not Lie. Hit the bell icon notification. Post your comments in the comment section. Take care, guys. Cheers and goodbye.